have Indy. We are going to see about her recall. I'm going to teach you guys kind of how we start off with that recall, how we strengthen it over time, and always get them to come when called. So she is off sniffing anything and everything out here. It's been very nice the past couple days, so we've been outside a lot. There are lots of new scents and smells out here always. There's lots of wildlife around, things like that always leave droppings or leave different scents everywhere, so they like to go off and smell them. And sometimes it can get a little dangerous if they don't really know recall that well. Now, a big misconception with recall is they actually need to be focused on you before you can call them back to you. So if they're off smelling something and you're just saying, come, 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 they're not going to come back to you because it's going in one ear and out the other. So I'm going to have her just come back and frame a little bit. Indy, come. Yes, good girl. So I want to say her name or a noise like, or some kind of noise with your mouth to make it kind of loud and them wanting to look to see where that noise is coming from. Once they look, then you're going to say their name like Indy, come, or just the word come. So that is the word we do use for recall. So I'm going to try and see if she'll go off and sniff something else, not pay attention to me. She is very people oriented, so she does kind of love to stick by your side, which is very nice, but sometimes when you want to do these things, it isn't so nice. Because you like to strengthen it when they are paying attention to you, and then when you do need it, to be able to use it. You're a good girl, yes. Here, okay. You ready? You smell it? I dropped some on the ground. Indy, come. Yes, good girl. Good girl. So just like that, I'm gonna say her name, Indy, come. Make sure I get her attention first. Then when she comes, I'm gonna throw a big party, super big excitement when she gets to me, because I want her to always associate coming back with me to be a positive experience. Indy, come. Yes, good girl. Did you get it? Here. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Yes, good. Good girl. So when I do that whistling or kissy noise with my mouth, I want her to be able to look at me, make eye contact, then I'm going to give her that command to come back to me, instead of calling her name or telling her to come when she's at a far distance. I want to make sure she's focused on me first. That way she knows that I'm talking to her when I call her back to me. Okay, I'm just going to walk away. And come. Yes. Good girl. Okay, maybe not. She does know I have treats in my hands. She is definitely sticking close by. And once you form a bond with her and you're or bond with anyone, any dog for that matter, once you form a bond with them, obviously they might want to stick by you anyway, but by strengthening that recall over time, that way when you do need it, you have it. Indy, come. Yes, good girl. So there are some distractions, other puppies over there. So this is a good distraction. She didn't go say hi to them. Indy, come. Yes, good girl. Come. Yes, good girl. So even those little short distances, it's still practicing that command. Good girl. Even though we can't do super far or super long distance, the best way to practice those is either with a long line and you're kind of telling them to stay over a long or over far distance, and then telling them the release word and to come. That is another way to practice them. Or something we like to do is called the A and B game, where there's two of us, there's A and then there's B, and we're calling them back and forth between A and B, and that really helps them a lot as well. Kind of get to know different people doing it, not just one person, also really helps. So once you, and you come. Yes, good girl. Once she was looking off into the distance, trying to find other things to go see, go look at, that's when I called her over to me. So we'll see if she'll go do that one more time at least. So she's gonna go sniff, and then I'll call her back to me. I'm not gonna make eye contact with her just because I want her to go do her own thing, although I can feel her presence. And you come. Yes, good. Good girl. And you come. Yes, good. Go girl. So that is just a little bit about recall. As you can see, she's doing very well with it. She's always super excited to come back to me. Always want to keep it extra positive for her, extra, she is very praise driven, so extra praise, extra focus from me to her, because she does look for that attentiveness, that eye contact. She really looks for that, and she is a very good girl, always looking to please for you. I'm gonna have her do a quick sit and a down out here, just to end on a super positive note. Indy, come. Sit. Yes. Oh, you dropped. Here, I'll give you another one. Indy, down. Good. Yes, good girl. But Indy is a very, very sweet girl, and I'm happy to be able to show you recall. Good girl.